Hey, I'm John Gauvin. Welcome to Greenfoot TV.
And I'm Gunther Forster with Prodigy Modern Homes. Welcome to Dobson Landing, our net zero ready community.
Wow, Gunther. What a beautiful spot.
Oh, thank you very much. This is our first net zero home in New Brunswick. It's part of our full net zero ready community here at Dobson Landing in Riverview.
What is net zero?
It's basically a home that produces as much electricity as it's required, or a little bit more now, actually, about 20% more. So there's a lot of things that goes into making, a home net zero or net zero ready. You have to have a better insulation, a better envelope, better air tightness. We do a lot of review about what's the best way to make that as inexpensive as possible so that the value's there. In the past, you'd have net zero that would be maybe for most people out of their budget. But now with insulation changes and costs and technology, and now with geothermal as an example, there's lots of ways to make it affordable. So this house not only is net zero, it's now finally, with some incentives from New Brunswick Power and some really great partnerships that we have with our providers like Greenfoot, we can make this something that almost everybody can afford. Why don't I take you around and I'll show you all the features that make this home what it is.
Perfect. Wow, love the cathedral ceiling.
Yeah, thanks. It really is a nice interior design feature. But there's also a connection to being solar ready and being net zero. This particular house, the entirety of the house, is based on a shed roof style. So it allows us from the right side to the left side to have this natural slope that we can just incorporate into the truss system to give a nice design feature.
Are these LED?
Yeah, every one of our fixtures is LED. Now, not only do you have nice, really cool designs now, in the past, you didn't have a lot of choices for LED, so you would sacrifice design and looks for maybe efficiency, but those days are way done. Nowadays, you have so many choices. You can grab something like this, maybe something a little less modern, but you always have a tremendous amount of choices. And every one of your fixtures is saving you money.
Love it.
And this entire house is a smart home. It's actually based on our Google Home system.
So what can I just say? Hey Google, turn off the lights. Sharp.
Yeah, it works.
That's a pretty cool battery.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is groundbreaking. Of course, it's a Tesla Powerwall 1. They do have Powerwall 2s out, but this is a tremendous piece of technology. It allows you to have backup storage in case of power outages, but it'll also, when a smart grid is set up, allows you to exchange that power that you have already stored in the Tesla out to the grid, out to a neighbor. So there's opportunities for you to be able to do those exchanges, and there's obviously savings involved. So there's a lot that goes into why this is in this house today.
Is that the power pipe?
Yeah, matter of fact, this is another one of those Greenfoot supplied energy saving devices. It's quite unique and cool, and one of the things that I always recommend every new home have, because it's very affordable to put in, and the return on the investment happens very quickly. So all of the gray water that leaves your house comes through here, goes out to the sewer, and as it's coming out, it actually has retained heat. And then so it flows through here, and all of the cold water that comes into the home funnels through this device out to the top, and then gets warmed before it even hits any of the showers or the hot water tank over here. So there's a tremendous amount of savings with this simple technology.
Genius.
We can just talk about this air-sourced hot water tank. It actually takes the air from the outside, uses it in this room, and uses it to decrease the amount of heat or electricity required to heat the hot water. And it has a lot of really great features that are tech-centered that allow you more savings as well. For example, you can have an energy savings mode. You can then switch it to a vacation mode when no one's in the home, and it decreases it even further. And at any time, let's say you have guests, 5 or 6 extra people in the home for the holidays, you just, with a click of the button or even on an app on your phone, put it to its peak power cycle.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is our internal unit for the geothermal system. It allows us to have 300 feet of piping that goes down into a well system, capture the energy from that's in the ground, and transfer that up, giving us savings of electricity when we're trying to heat or cool the home. It's one of the most inexpensive and value-oriented ways of taking care of air conditioning and heating for a house today. So this is our Fantech HRV system, or heat recovery unit, and what it does is, because these homes are so airtight, which saves a tremendous amount of energy, you need to ensure that you're getting the proper amount of air exchange from the outside to the inside. This particular device actually has a 75% heat recovery rate. So you're not losing a lot of energy when you're making that exchange with these homes.
And of course, you have to have a PV solar array on your roof that inputs the solar energy into your house. So you get most of that energy in the summer and the shoulder season with a net meter. You draw some of that out in the winter time, and over a course of 12 months, you get to that net zero effect. If you want to have more information or see it for yourself, or maybe have a couple of questions, every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. at 173 Dickey Boulevard in Riverview, you can come see all this for yourself.